All right, guys, so we're down here at the practice range today, and we are fixing to do another test here. This is a penetration test. That board is supposed to kind of simulate a white-tailed deer shoulder. That board's probably tougher than a white-tailed shoulder in reality. And this is not about showing what the broadhead does to the board or what the board does to the broadhead. This is not a broadhead test. This is a penetration test because we are both shooting light and fast equipment. I have a 31-inch draw length, pulling 70 pounds, and I'm shooting a 394 grain arrow. Dad, what are you shooting?
I'm shooting a 60 or 59 pound draw length first, 289 grain arrow at 27.5 inches. Should be traveling about 320.
All right. I will be shooting Grim Reaper whitetail specials, and this particular broadhead has already gone through a whitetail deer shoulder, so I know that this setup and this broadhead will do it because, well, it did it in real life. Dad, what broadheads and whatnot are you shooting?
I'm going to shoot one with because we've been asked to use both a cut-on contact and an expandable so on my test. So with my 289 grain arrow, we're going to shoot a G5 Montec and a NAP Killzone.
All right, let's see what we get. I'd say you went through it.
That was the fixed blade G5 Montec.
All but.
And that was the NAP Killzone, 289 grain arrow, traveling 320 feet per second. Arrow's not broke.
No, it's not. I just thought it was crooked. All right. My turn. So, as I'm editing here, this is interesting. I thought that I punched all the way through that board, which I did, but I thought I punched all the way through the board and hit the pipe on the other side, and that's why the arrow wasn't in the target. After seeing it in slow-mo myself, I was shocked. This glue, man, is insane because I've run tests like this before, off camera just for myself, and what usually happens is I just rip all my fletchings off and it punches through. Guys, this Mold Z is insane. I mean, you just saw what I shot through, and yeah, it's great. Use promo code DrunkFletch for your next Mold Z order because that's insane. This is the only damage to the whole arrow. Also, is a little bit of a nick on the aluminum. So I'll pull that insert out and stick a new one in. Dude, these arrows, when shot out of a well-tuned bow, are very tough.
Okay, guys, G5 Montec, you can see on the front, went all the way through the 5/8 inch OSB board, and you can't even tell those fletchings following that broadhead went through a board. Can't even tell that they went through the board in the first place. Now, as everybody says, it takes more kinetic energy to go through with an expandable. I said it wrong earlier. It's a NAP Killzone that I went through with. Yes, it broke it, but that wasn't the test. The test was whether or not it could penetrate. Went all the way through and hung up just exactly like the Field Point did, hung up in the fletchings in the OSB board. And yes, that one is crinkled, but in no manner did it pull any glue loose whatsoever. So Mold Z is just amazing stuff, guys. Amazing stuff.
Use promo code DrunkFletch to get 10% off on your next Mold Z order, guys. So anyway, the other day when you were doing this off camera, you shot with the 2 Fletch in the high wind, and
Yeah,
that didn't frickin' work, did it?
2 days ago, tried it. Both of these. One got, flat out, the 2 Fletch, we've been waiting on a wind.
And
It was at 20 yards, or actually 18 yards. I stepped it off to be the same as in your house. At 18 yards with the field point, it was 6 inches to the right of where I was aiming. And then with the broadheads, they hit 8 inches to the right. So I was like, oh man, I must not have it in tune like I thought I did, whatever.
Yeah.
But
so
then,
a 2 Fletch drunk doesn't work like a 3
yeah,
Fletch.
two Fletch drunk out the window, man. But a drunk Fletch, no, we're ready to rock and roll, and go with it from there.
But because you had the 2 Fletch and it was wiggling all over the place, you didn't hit that board straight. Your arrow didn't have what little weight the arrows have to push it through.
And that's what I told you.
It had to correct, and that had to have killed your
that tail whip I went through with the G5 Montec was about 4, maybe 5 inches. And with the kill zone, it only went through to the blades and stopped.
Yeah.
But as they're going to see
that's another advantage just in general for the drunk Fletch in high wind is not just, oh hey, it's not going to have your arrow. It's not just going to have your arrow fly more true and be able to hit what you're aiming at easier. Man, if it's not tail whipping as hard, you're going to get better penetration than you would, wouldn't you?
As the gentleman on the live said the other day, arrow flight is king.
Exactly.
Because we showed today.
Yeah. I like that what Bergie's saying on that.
But as we saw today, the other day, tail whipping with the two vein drunk Fletch got 4 to 5 inches and got just half of the broadhead penetration. And then with the video we shot today,
so basically
no
in high
wind.
You got to kind of test as well. Well, this is what happens when your bow's out of tune. I wouldn't doubt that a lot of people that shoot lightweight and fast stuff and then hit something and don't get good penetration, I'm betting their bow's not tuned well.
Yeah, it may not be tuned exactly right, whatever that away. And we proved today when it is perfectly tuned with no wind to give tail whip for it to fly straight, shot right straight through the board with both.
Yeah, that's great.